Hi. So for my hearing interviews, I did two people. Well, actually, I kind of did three. First I did my mom, and my dad kind of like was in the room, so he kept saying stuff in it, so I put his responses in as well. And then I also did my boyfriend Chad, which I'll get to later. So the first one, my mom, the first question I asked her was, "What's your view on the word disability?" And my dad said it's overly used. And so I went on with that and I said, "Do you think it's a bad word or a good word?" Because most people might see it as a bad word instead of a good word. And so my dad said, "In today's society, it's a bad word." And my mom said she doesn't view it as something good. And so I asked why, because I wanted to keep knowing. And they said, People try to get government benefits and government rights when they take away from the true disabled people, like in the education field. They said that people want their children labeled ADHD so that they can get money, and puts a bad taste on the word disability when real disabled people need that money. So that was their answer for that one. The third question I asked, I said, "Define the word disability." And my dad said having limitations on what you can and cannot do. And my mom agreed, so I put that as the answer. So I kept asking them questions, and I said, I said, "What is your view on deafness?" And my mom said that it's not a handicap. And she said it's not a handicap because they learn to speak a language just as hearing people do. It's a disability, but not a handicap. And so then I got confused, and I said, "Well, is handicap and disability the same?" And she said, "No, it is not." And she said, when she thinks of the word handicap, she thinks about something coming on later in life, or born without a limb, something that has to do with bodily functions or bodily limitations. And I mean, I guess it could be a handicap if the deaf person had no hands, but to her, handicap would be not a deaf person. And so she said it is a disability, and she said it would be a disability because just like us, if we were in Germany and didn't know German, we would be disabled. Not them. So that's what she said on that one, and so that one's done. And so my next one was Chad, my boyfriend, and I asked him, "What is your view on the word disability?" And he said, "Not being able to get through the tasks of everyday life." And I was like, okay. And so I said, from my previous one, I thought it was a good question, so I said, "What do you think it's a good word or a bad word?" And he said, "I don't think anybody wants to be disabled, so the overall look may be bad, even though it might not be bad." I don't know if I should say that now or later. So then I asked, "Is handicap and disability the same?" And unlike my mom, she said no. He said that they are the same. And so I said, "Do you think being deaf is a disability?" And he said no. And he said, "Although they are claimed disabled for benefits, they are normal just like we are. Some are born deaf for those people Some are born deaf, and for those people, not hearing is normal for them. We are the disabled ones," and which totally makes sense. "And for those who lose their hearing later in life, for them, they are missing something. They would be missing something because they once could hear, so they might be the disabled ones. But overall, people born deaf, he doesn't think they are disabled," which I also agree with. So that was the end of my interviews. Okay, bye.